organization, Ayetoro, is a pivotal component of the communities in my federal constituency. It's a religious community, it's an oil community, oil producing community, contributing to the 60,000 barrels per day that Ondo State is making into the oil economy. It's currently devastated by what I call ferocious and unmitigated ocean surge. The surge kept coming. The nature kept battling and blighting the people. The place is almost submerged. The people are in total ruin and disarray. Property lost that we cannot even account for. The heritage of the people is almost lost. The homestead is almost lost. Almost everything within that community is almost gone, and it's quite sad, it's quite painful, because this is a geography that used to be some kilometers from the sea, but today it's just barely less than some meters from the sea due to constant degradation of environment and of course constant exploration and exploitation of crude oil by the oil firm and oil companies. And so what the people there are currently facing is constant ocean surge. The surge is ferocious, is wicked, is coming at a point where nobody can perhaps stop it. And it's so sad. Some years ago, the federal government, through NDDC, indeed awarded shoreline protection of this community to Gallet Engineering Services Limited, to a company called Gallet. And the company got some mobilization to work and provide shoreline for Ayetoro community. That company didn't do anything, no job done, no work done. And eventually the company, the NDDC re-awarded or reassigned that contract to another company called Dredging. And that same company has also failed to indeed do anything recognizable, anything beneficial, anything evident. And then the sum total of the money committed by NDDC to these two companies will be in the neighborhood of about 4 billion from a contract of about 6 to 7 or 8 billion. And you can imagine the amount already paid and wasted and nothing done. And so the implication is that the people are constantly, they are still exposed. The community is exposed. Nobody is coming to their rescue. And of course, closing to rainy season, you see the water level increasing. And this is a coastal community. When you mean a coastal community, it's a community that is banking the sea. And of course, water got no enemy. They just wish water will just flow to any level they want to flow to. Nothing can stop the water from flowing. And this has actually devastated the economy of that community, dislodged people in that community, made them homeless on several occasions. I've moved several motions. The first motion I moved in this House in 8th Assembly was this motion. The second motion, sometimes I moved, was in this particular motion around drawing the attention of the world and of course the federal government, the state government, and all the stakeholders to the challenges the people of the Ayetoro communities were facing. At the time, the Minister of Environment indeed went to take a study tour and do some analysis of that environment. I've also led some committee members of NDDC into that same place to check the challenges the people are facing. I'm pained, I'm deeply pained by the very recurrent and perennial challenges our people are facing. I owe it a responsibility as a representative of the people to escalate these challenges and drawing the attention of the critical stakeholders to it. So apart from the letters I'd written in terms of the open letter that I sponsored to Mr. President, and personal communications I've also sent to these relevant authorities and agencies, and of course NDDC. And I cannot be here by those who indeed voted for me and who sent me to represent them in the National Assembly and failed to release my voice in their support and to draw the attention of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to what our people are facing. The money invested by NDDC in that place is almost lost and is scattered away by an individual. And so there is need to institute the right probe to the money already wasted and to redesign the place and give that job to those who can do the job. Whatever the state is doing is salutary, but whatever they can do more is welcome. They need to do more to protect that community. And I owe it as a generational responsibility, celestial responsibility, and of course legislative responsibility to support the call for a renewed approach to solving the problem of the Ayetoro, and by extension the entire coastal community facing the same or relative challenge in the entire Niger extraction.